Welcome back to Subject Alpha Plays on Vandersvelt's channel.
Yay!
We are back at the Stanley Parable.
Stanley Parable. No. Don't begin the game again. Resume game.
Oh?
Yeah, just hit escape. Just go back to where you were. Last time you...
Died.
Did you?
Well, it said please die and then it's pretty much black.
Alright.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
This is not what you said last time.
He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
I love this game. So much.
How much was this?
It's like $5. Maybe 15, I'm not sure.
Alright, so fuck the right door.
When Stanley
Are you
came
sure?
to a set of two open doors,
Yes.
he entered the door on his left.
Okay. He's gonna harass me for not
You don't
being
get to
my
check
own
out the
man.
meeting room. You missed the meeting room.
Did I?
Well, last time you had to check out the meeting room.
Last...
Or conference room, I guess. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Remember, you took the right door and you had to check out the awesome meeting room.
This is the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single
you know what I
person
meant.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
Oh,
answer
you're real.
there.
Things. Money. More money. Things with money.
Things, but with money to buy more things? Graphs. Graphs about money. We have our new product.
This game is so self-aware.
Actually, check out the back of that. One of my favorite jokes is on the back of this. On the right side.
Roll one.
Business
reference.
Club. The first rule of Business Club is references are not all they're something,
Cracked
not
up
all
to
they're
be.
cracked up to be. So instead of a Fight Club joke, they made a quip about references being overrated. They actually changed that. It used to say rule number 1 is references are overrated.
Huh.
Do not alter without consulting.
This is...
Whiteboard manager.
wonder what he makes.
I don't know, but on Wednesday there was a financial panic meeting.
Broom closet.
Yes.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But downstairs. No, that's not. Oh. This is a pretty nice office.
Yeah.
Damn, this is a big office. Also loaded.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Where's the keypad at?
Behind the boss's desk.
I am behind the boss's desk. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on his keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, hello.
Newly opened passageway.
Cement.
If I had to compare this to something, it would be Portal, but I don't want to say that because it obviously is nothing like Portal.
I don't
It's
have a
just
gun.
the dark humor is very similar.
I now see why you have a pillow under your desk.
Well, it's actually for head. I'll just go ahead and say it.
Fair enough.
And we're loading again.
And we're loading, and I'm using your head pillow as a foot pillow.
Oh, I use it as a foot pillow.
Head and foot.
It's head and shoulders.
Deeper into the building,
I went
Stanley
further down.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I realize now that I've barely used the mouse for anything except for inputting the
Stanley
code.
walked straight ahead through the large
Oh,
door that read
that explains a lot.
Mind Control
And,
Facility.
you know, also moving around.
Really?
What?
Really?
What?
Really?
What?
God damn it. Light bulb. Usually paired with things meaning bright ideas. What does that say? Numbers.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
$5, huh?
I think so, yeah.
Huh.
It might have been 15. It's definitely not more than 15, though. It's on Steam. The Stanley Parable. Go play it. Well,
I thought I was.
that was to the audience.
No.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Whoa.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Bum bum bum.
Okay. Chairs.
Yeah.
Someone's fired.
A couple people are fired.
I only saw one.
I saw at least 2.
There's one.
This mind control facility,
What was that
it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
It's a good question.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated?
That's seriously bothering me. What is
accept
that?
it blindly?
It's a very good question.
I kind of want to no clip up to it, but I feel like that feels like a dick move.
Yeah, no cheating.
Maybe later.
No. He
Maybe you'll be able to
refused
see it on the way up.
He couldn't accept it.
Static.
His own life
Oh,
in
that's
someone
sad.
else's control.
At least you got to, though.
Never.
Yeah.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, at least the cats like the new toys.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Well,
And as
shit.
the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Will I know?
That's what the narrator said. Mind controls idle, awaiting input.
Xhamster.com. I mean, could you imagine on this? Off, I guess?
That's up to you. What did you do?
Even I don't know. Did I bork it?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh god, we're gonna fall out.
Uncertainty.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Only because I followed
And
your
yet,
words the entire way.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah, I figured that's where
Where
this was
had
going.
his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
It's rewarding yet
As
punishing you at the same
sunlight
time, I get
streamed
it.
into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Went better than the first
For
time.
it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No
Is that your
longer
goal?
would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
So this is how you get the achievement,
Stanley
beat
felt
the Stanley
cool
Parable.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yeah, you did it.
Yay?
You beat the game.
I'm uncomfortable for some reason.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading.
Oh, that'll make sense.
Alright, here, go ahead and pause it. Congrats, you did beat it. However, we still have 5 more days to go, so tune in tomorrow for more.
Goody.